Hey, you, and welcome back to City Skylines. We are here in the Marina Moo County map. This is our leisure zone, which allowed us to get. Oh, are you ready? All those little trees planted in pretty rows and all the things, right? Got us. Where is it? You can tell it's big and impressive because I can't find it. It got us some darn thing. Right there. Yeah, and nobody was going to it anyway, so I've just got it turned off. I was in the middle of, urban renewal time again, and I'm losing some money at the moment, so I turned off a bunch of stuff because, yeah, there's always a transition time. Now, what I have to do with the rest of this map, of course, and this blight is going to be bulldozed to the ground and rebuilt, or just left into a nice lovely forest for people to drive through. It could make, it could be some really peaceful driving there. It could be very nice. This is our sort of education center where remember I had all the schools and I had all the high schools and all the colleges, and then you put that thing down and nobody ever goes to school again. So we have one school, one high school, one university as a remembrance of times past. Yes. They're museums now, people. Totally a thing. But that's our sort of education center, and the offices and stuff that run the education center are in there. We started trying to beautify, slowly some parts of the map. The tourism center is still not very well treed. This is going to have to be dolled up a little bit for sure. This is all more of tourism. This all supports tourism. It's the people who work in it, and then, the hotel zone from the Twilight Zone. The Twilight Zone of hotel zones, just tons and tons and tons of those. Swim club. That's pretty. And that, of course, allowed us to open up the little golfing thing, which, nobody went to. Here. Oh, no, it's open. It's open. One guy is an avid golfer in this town. That one guy, he's going, it's all mine. Yeah. Okay, there you go. That's a lot of work for that building. I'm just putting it out there. Now, this is the most amazing, and I wanted these all over. Remember in the early sim building city other game whose name we do not mention, remember when they had those beautiful big habitats with the domes on top in the gardens, and you could just like put millions of people or whatever into your maps because you could just pack those little suckers in. I had hoped I could have these all over, but apparently this is a unique building. You put it in and it cleans up a lot of pollution. Now, as far as I can tell, however, I don't know. Well, you know what? I guess we're going to find out, because I need to make a whole lot of money, and look at that. There's oil in them there hills, okay? This is pretty good. This is pretty tempting and a little bit hard to just kind of walk away from and pretend it's not there. So, and it's, it's not a renewable resource. We'll use it up. It'll go away. We'll clean up the pollution after. And I'm hoping that Eden project will cut down on what that actually does. It did a great job with the sludge factor in the water. That's gone. It's just completely disappeared. But right now, not so much. Now, my big fear is, of course, putting this in, is that all this lovely traffic that's working so fine, this road is going to turn into hell central because of shipping issues. So I'm thinking we need to put a railway station out to this, so that these guys go straight out by rail, or we do the underground road like we did at the other end. Oh, that could work. We could just bring like these. The roads go underground. Why is there hardly anybody here? Oh, well, no, okay, it's coming. Oh, here we are. Here we go. It's okay, because I'm running it really slow. That's probably part of it. But like all of this is an industrial center. It's all forestry. Look how peaceful. This is the way to do industry, okay? The roads are quiet. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's very green. It's a lovely place to live. This is awesome, right? Office buildings are maxed out, residences are maxed out, and they take all of their shipping stuff right underground. No traffic through any of my other neighborhoods. I was quite proud of that one. It's like, yes, that's the way. Now, how can we do an oil industry that way? Now, there is a question. Because they're probably going to want to ship out to here. Now, can we go underground and have roads come out right to here and then back out again? Because that would be awesome. That would be that would be very cool. I would like that. But okay, the first thing we're going to do then is to take this and paint ourselves a district. The district oil. The district of oilage. All that pollution this is going to make. Oh, breaks my heart. But then, you know, it's a nice boost in the economy for a while. Okay, so this is going to be our oil industry. Meadow District. That's some clever marketing. Oh, brilliant. That is some really clever marketing there, guys. You know, that's you know, these guys were thinking. They were going, ooh, we know how to get people to do all the things we want them to do, don't we? Okay. Oh, no, you stay there. And what else do we have going on in here? Policies. Education boost. Is this going to be required here? Choose education over working. You know what? I don't think we need this here. This is going to be, you know, I don't know. There won't be people living here, so that's not probably a big deal. We want this to be around because we want, you know, whatever we do put in for parks to be as useful as possible. Absolutely. Taxation. Okay, tax relief for, yeah, we'll go see. We'll check that out later. Oh, okay, phone. That's okay. High-tech housing. Encourage biking. Absolutely. Heavy traffic ban. Now, can use this area. See, that's what we ended up doing. And we may have to do that because what happened when we put the underground tunnels in that went directly to shipping, a lot of other industries went, shortcut. So they started coming through my neighborhoods and trashing the other places to get through that. So we actually made it an old town so that traffic couldn't go through. If you don't work there, if you don't have a valid reason for being there, if you don't live there, you just don't go there. So it kept all of their shipping going directly out without anybody else being affected by it. And it worked out kind of cool. It actually worked out pretty good. So we're going to need some roads in here. And we'll connect this later. This is going to be a really, really horrible place. So, you know, let's give it, you know, and here I'm spending money on a place that I'm planning on tearing down. You know what? Let's put bike lanes in. And we will have some people who work here, like off in this area a little bit. And we'll just use the bike lanes like everywhere. I think that's probably a good idea. So those will be office building. But we'll need some kind of office work for this, right? How do we want to do this? It's such a bloody strange shape, isn't it? It's just a big old smear of stuff. So smear what? You know what? I'm going to put just a road along the outside of this. So I have some kind of vague idea of where the pumps are actually going to be. And like I said, this is not going to stay for a long time. This will be here until until the oil's gone. And then we'll clean up the place and make it awesome. So that's basically everything in there should be oil pumps. I want to clean this stuff out as quickly as humanly possible. We're definitely going to encourage biking. What to do? No. No, you know what? Just go right up there. Yeah, just grab that and tuck it down here. Sure. I mean, it's not going to be a pretty place. We know this. It's going to be like, ew. But, you know, we can make it less ew. Maybe, if we try really, really hard. And how would we connect this? If we just grabbed this one and brought it down to that one. Yeah, these are still going to be pretty straight, aren't they? No. Much closer than that. Thank you. Well, maybe we'll end up putting a little park or something in there. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. If I grab this, do we have a dent somewhere we can snag? Sure we do. We need a dent in the road. That's too close. You know, you gotta, you know, even in a place that you know is going to be horrendous, you gotta attempt to make it slightly less disgusting, right? Don't we? I do. I do. I've been playing Fallout, which is still in my mind. Hoping to, you know, see how far. There's a lot of space between there, but you know what? I guess the oil will get pulled out of there anyway. I think. I'm pretty certain it will anyhow. You know, you can build in the new Fallout 4, which I'm finding rather fascinating, because Fallout, I always believed it was really not my kind of game. And I'm finding I actually like it. I'm actually having quite a lot of fun with it. And yeah, it's been good. And but you could build. I'm not at I haven't been in it long enough at this point to, that's probably not going to figure out how much I can build. So far, I can build a shack, like, ooh, and it looks pretty, it looks like a shack, you know, the roof leaks and it's not fabulous. And the hope, of course, is that the game is going to allow me to at least, you know, level up enough where I can actually start building a community and making it nice. And if it's not in the game, then of course my dear hope is that it's going to be in the one curved road. You gotta have the one, right? That it's going to be, you know, the workshop mods will take over and I'll be able to actually create something that's quite pretty in this, you know, after the apocalypse and all the things have gone wrong with life and oh my goodness, how horrible and all that stuff, that I'm hoping I'll be able to actually rebuild some semblance of civilization, at least in a small part, and keep it safe and take care of it and do all the other things that need to be done to actually make it worthwhile, right? So we'll see. I don't know how that's going to go. I'm still, we'll see. Now for people on bikes, it's a lot of up and downing, but we're just going to tuck you right into, where's the middle, so to speak, right? You know what? Right over here where it says Meadow District. We'll put a tube station here, and I think that'll be really important, and then connect to as many other places as possible that way to keep traffic down to a dull screaming in your face. Let's get a curvy bit. Well, that's a little too much of a curvy bit, but you know what we wanted to do. Slope, too steep. Oh, come on, work with me here. There you go. There you go. And then we can put in some lines to all the other places by create a new line and go to here. It always cheers people up. More! I can go more places. I got this. And here, you know what, we'll just, I don't know what, we'll get it sorted. You can stop here. And we'll go the other one on the other side, I suppose. And just turn around and go back again, I guess. Add a stop, add a stop, add a stop, add a stop, and end here. Complete line. Thank you. And then we'll grab this and do a new one. Create a new line going t'other way. Up here. And that's not even connected yet. Oh, ooh, not good. And then maybe some of these people who work in the education zone will, you know, want to go down and check out the oil fields. There's a lot of money to be made in an oil field. You know, they could say, oh, well, that's what I'm going to school for, so I'm going to go check that out. And then we can just go back the other way. Add stops, add stops. Add stop. Did it go? Add a stop, and oh, we're up here. That's good. And then back here. So anybody can get here to work. That part's cool. All right, let's let's get out of there. We're going to need power to this area. Where is the easiest, quickest, smartest way of doing that? You know what? If we just start at this end, we can just bring this power line down. That will definitely be the easy way to get this done. We'll snag you and just tuck you right into that corner for now. And, oh God, and put in industry. It hurts my face. It's fine. My face will be fine later. Ah, goodness. Yeah. This is going to be the most awful place. You know what? We'll put in a few offices because I think, you know, you need something to run all this stuff, right? It's a thing. They will want some sort of shopping ability. We'll tuck that in there at the ends. And probably put some more down there later near the metro station. But for people, can we... Who would want to live here? Like, nobody. Nobody, I tell you. But if we did something like this and this, we could maybe put, like, just here along this road, some places to live that don't have to... Oh, water. Water. Weird. Oh, the water's connected that way. Well, that's cool. I did not know this. And we'll bring you out as far as we think you might need to be. Anyway, we got to start making like pots and pots and pots of money in this place because I want to turn on all of these buildings in the very near-ish future. Man, I've been missing this game. But, you know, there's so many games. There's so many games. On Fridays now on my stream, we actually have a vote every week. And the crowd is checking out my Steam games, and they decide what I'm playing. And, of course, what's been happening is they're introducing me to all these wonderful games that I bought ages ago and never had a chance to play, you know, because I was playing my favorites over and over again, or games I've never played at all. And it's been so much fun. It has been such a good time. It's been really nice. Just been discovering a lot of new things and learning a lot of new things, and it's been fabulous. I love it. But then, you know, the games that you are used to playing on a regular basis are kind of getting lost in the shuffle, and that part's unfortunate because, you know, they're like old friends. You don't just walk away on your friends. You hang on. And you spend some time, and you know, you get busy. We get busy, but you gotta spend time with your friends. It's important. Or what's all the busy for, you know? And we don't have the power there yet, but you know what? They'll get around to you. It'll get there. You'll be fine. Eventually. So we can put some housing along here. The bike road. Maybe we should connect a few more so they could just bike into these areas. I think so. Yeah, I do. We'll make them. I don't want to put a lot down here. I'll be honest, because I don't know that I'm going to keep it for very long. So, you know, there's this part of me going like, what is the point? Not that much. Not that much point at all. But anyway, we'll put some housing in here, and then later we'll just explode the whole thing. It'll be fine. But this is going to make so much money in the meantime, right? It's going to be ridiculous. And that'll give me time to finish building up office space, because I wanted to do like an office area, office and homes over here. Again, where people could work at home. I know, when you need people to work here. You whine for this, you complain for that, you get it. What do? You complain some more. It's okay. I get it. You know what? That's going to be pollution central. We don't want to do that. We do not want to do that. That's going to be an awful place to be. You'll be dying in things. You'll be sick all the time. We do have to put in the amenities to keep this functioning, of course. But, you know, one problem at a time. You know what? I think I'm going to take that out just in case I end up having to put a road here. In case we end up having to pull that intersection out. I don't want that there. La 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 la. Nope, because of the same reason. So these guys should be far enough away that, you know, it won't be like really grim, just mostly grim. And we don't want to go too far with that because they won't connect and then they'll be whining and complaining about power. See? Bright boy over here. Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. We'll put in a couple of residential bits and bobs because that, oh, that's noisy though. That's like loud and screaming in your face. So we can put some trees between there. Sure. And that'll get you moving down that way. And we'll put some more, actually not there again, in case we have to do something with the road. We'll just put a chunk of you there in the middle. And let this start to build up. And of course, go as far away as possible. Be the problem. That's okay. That's fine. It's just fine. What can I do, right? It's just fine. So if I did something like just grabbed a few things down the center here, let's do it like this. Let's just make a line of industry going all the way down these blocks so we can get over here to the metro station. Yeah. Okay, that's a little weird at this end. So not like that, but you know, I meant well. It looked good for a minute, right? It sounded good. Oh yeah, and where are they going to build? So they can complain, but there's no power here. Oh my God, what will I ever do? I don't know. What will you do? Rot, because I'm not doing it. If you ain't bright enough, ain't my problem. It's okay. You'll be fine. They'll catch up to you eventually. They really, really will. So we're going to have some people moving in, and they will go to work at these jobs, and all will be well in the world. So we'll get the oil out. I will, as soon as, you know what, that's how we're going to do it. When the oil is making tons of money, I will bulldoze this eyesore and then create something pretty in here. We'll get the office space up. We will probably do another, I may take this, reclaim the land and make this, because we'll have the roads in, we'll make this a forest industry. We'll have the roads in that go directly to shipping and all those cool things, because right now we don't have any roads that connect to this, and that's, you know, not a great thing. So I'll get that all sorted out, and we have plans. So we're going for the oil. We're going for the bucks, and then we'll make it better later. So until I see you next time, live your life happy, and please build it beautiful. Leave your comments, hit the little like button if you like some part of this, and I'll see you soon. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. So we need 2 roads coming in. All right. Okay, so this is not working. So, okay, escape that. Grab this road, the 3-lane highway, 1-way highway, highway. It be the highway to hell. I need 2 roads that come into here. I need 2 one-way roads. 2 roads, one going in, one going out. I think so, right? So this could be that one. And this could be that one. Except that's probably too close. That will become a problem. Which we can solve later. It'll be fine. I don't really care that much if these guys are having fun. Yeah, it's fine. So if this comes along here and connects, really, I can't go down that hill. I really can't go down that hill. Yeah. Okay, so this will get you down, but you want to get back up. If these guys want to get back up, they will need a road of their own. Flashes of blue. Okay, so maybe, can I come back from here? I can. like that and just get rid of this entirely. Which does not actually connect. That's good. Nope. seen anything, Anna? Haven't I know? Haven't I know? Haven't I seen anything? I'm just gonna remove you from like everything. Everything. I don't. Do we have more Banished to come? I don't know. Banished just put up the 12th. Just the one. The Sims. I could do more Banished. I could do more Banished. Sounds terrible, doesn't it? Sounded maybe seen as being. It's your choice. Smart up. Smart up. Back in bed.